Syria. 3 years of war, bloodshed and violence. 3 years of seeking shelter, safety and refuge. 3 years of hunger, thirst and sickness. 3 years on and the situation is getting worse. 150,000 people have been killed. 2.7 million refugees have fled from Syria to neighbouring countries. 6.5 million people are internally displaced, fighting for survival.
This is our sister Haifa, and she was telling us about her story and her journey of how she's travelled from Syria into Jordan. 3 years ago she had to leave her husband, who stayed back in Syria to try and protect the family home, etc., and continue to work. And she travelled here with her 3 young children at the time. About a year and a half later, her husband also joined her, but not to join her for a permanent residency, but he came over injured after receiving a bullet wound to his head. For a few months, the family tried to nurse him, but unfortunately he passed away, leaving her behind with 4 young children. 4 young children. When you look at these children, you want to imagine that these are your own children. Imagine that this sister is your own sister. What would we do to protect our own sisters when we know the hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said to us that not one of you is a true believer until you love for your brother what you love for yourself?
The Central African Republic has faced a year of conflict, sparked by historical political differences. Muslims have been systematically attacked, killed and forced to leave their homes and villages. 250,000 refugees have fled to neighbouring countries including Chad and Cameroon. 750,000 are internally displaced. 1.9 million people are in need of humanitarian assistance. Many children are malnourished. They desperately require food, water, medical aid and shelter. Islamic Help is on the ground and supporting refugees who have fled Syria and the Central African Republic. Islamic Help have been working in Syria and with Syrian refugees in Jordan, Lebanon and Turkey to provide them with food, water and healthcare.
Assalamu alaikum, it's Friday the 28th of June and Islamic Help is here in a small town called Mafraq, which is literally 500 metres away from the Syrian border, around 80 kilometres away from the capital Amman of Jordan. And we're here and we're blessed on a Friday afternoon, straight after Jummah Salah, where we've been able to come out here and meet around 100 of the desperate families who have come out for the aid that you have provided. As you can see behind us, families are being lining up and they're receiving all of the food, the rice, the flour, the water and the oil that you've been donating, inshallah. It's just £150 and this is the result. Families walking away with food that they will have throughout the whole month of Ramadan to be able to secure their fast with, inshallah.
Last Ramadan, we provided 45,000 refugees with water and food aid. This Ramadan, we are reaching out to refugees once again. Don't stand by while they suffer. This Ramadan, be one with the refugees. Be one with the hungry. Be one with the thirsty. Be one with the oppressed. This Ramadan, be one. Donate food and water to families from Syria and the Central African Republic. Call 0121 446 5682 or visit ramadan.islamichelp.org.uk.